And here we are on Wednesday, noon at Central. And you can always find me on Wednesday and Saturday at noon. And I come here to take a look into your future and to see what we can change and what we can't change. Anything a psychic sees, anything tells you has no power unless you give it the power. So come online now and give me your name and age, and we will take it from there. If you're a first timer, let me know. Um, as we get towards the end, we will search through for the both first timers. Also, just between you and me, the song is Let There Be Peace on Earth. Let us all work on being peaceful. Can't handle what's in the world, can't do anything about the world, but the thing we can do is live in peace and harmony. So let there be peace on earth. Also, um, if you share me, I come to your Facebook page, your messenger, and tell you a couple things about your future. If you are want a private question, and I don't like answering questions on Messenger. It's not private enough, but if you share, I will do it, but I don't like it. I'd rather have you go to mediapsychic.com and put that you shared in the subject line and you're rolled to the top. So I am here for you. Let's get this party started, this conversation going. Hello, Karen. Karen, I've got to tell you, unplanned company on your doorstep within 30 days. Alexandra, do you want to move? I do want you to know there seems to be a move within 2 months. No, talking about a move within 2 months and a move this coming year. So just be alert to it. There's my June. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for calling me beautiful. You're beautiful too. June, did I tell you that you will create some sneaky money on your own? Yes, yes. Something you will do will make not a lot of money, but a little bit of sneaky money coming forward. Um, Kim, is that Kim? Boy, I'm getting different glasses. Let me just tell you. Um, Kim, I'm going to tell you that there is going to be a reunion unplanned in a public place with someone you haven't seen for decades, and it will bring you laughter, smiles, and a lot of BS, honey. Don't believe a thing that I think it's a restaurant that you hear. There's my Destiny. Are you still making those phone sockets again? She was painting them really good. Destiny is creative, and Destiny, your creative ability will make you money after your daughter's born. Um, June, I do want you to know that there is going to be um, money out of the blue coming your way within 40 days. Hello, Diana. Diana, there is going to be a trip you're going to be taking. You're going to see some people you haven't seen for years. It's going to be a wonderful time, a lot of laughter, but there's going to be some clarity with the past. I feel very good about that. Have you all noticed that when we're in a room and we're talking to 30 people see, hear what you say in a different way? Well, Diane, now you're going to hear something that'll bring clarity with the past and tell you that you've misunderstood it. So just be aware of that. There's my Karen. Welcome to the conversation. Karen, there is going to be sneaky money. Yeah, that's money coming from an unusual source coming your way within 4 months. There is my Maribel who says hello to everyone. Love that. Um, Maribel, that was a beautiful picture You put a view up there. I like that. Don't argue. Um, but I am going to tell you a little bit of plumbing issues. So get your plunger out. You'll need it. And I did not forget you, Karen. I did not forget you. Sherry, did not forget you. Sherry, there is going to be a bill in the mail that you don't own. By the way, are you all getting those invitations to work for Amazon and things? Um, a good worker is hard to find. So if you believe in yourself and you want to change, please go for it because good workers will are needed everywhere. And there's my Melissa. Melissa, weight loss and health improvements for you. Usually, when I get something like that, that means that there is going to be a health issue that you need to be aware of. So just be alert to that. Christina, I'm glad you shared. Love that song. I'm glad you do. Wouldn't it be nice instead of, and I was a bad girl last night. A guy confronted me in a bar, and I confronted him back. I should have said in my mind, an idiot is an idiot, don't confront. I was wrong yesterday in confronting. So, great reminder to be the peace that is needed. And if people say stupid things to you, you don't have to result and come back with something calling them stupid. I did. Bad girl. Bad girl. Christina, by the way, I am going to say some paperwork needs a little bit more attention than you're giving it. So just be aware of that. Hello, my Nicole. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being out there. Um, Money is coming within 2 months. Yes, it is. Glad you had a question I could answer. That's very, very cool. Lori, I love seeing you out there. Um, Lorraine, there is going to be somebody who is going to be accusing a family member of something they didn't do. You just need to say, my psychic said they didn't do it, and just ignore it. Thank you, Diana, for sharing and being out there. Tina Branch Parker Wolf. This gentleman in Sing Now, can you tell me something? Would have been easier if you gave me the gentleman's name. I am going to tell you at 56, you do know the right man. I'm not sure you've boinked him yet. So, not sure you know him that well, but you do know him and he is around. So, this gentleman you're in with now, you have questions about whether he's open and honest. So do I. So, if you have questions about that with anyone you're involved in, recognize it as the spirit within giving you ideas and telling you to be aware. Telling you to be aware. Okay, Sherry, there's my beautiful Sherry, my beautiful girl. Um, I'm glad you're blessed and we're having a beautiful Wednesday, especially Cheryl, knowing you're out there. I am going to tell you, Cheryl, that there is going to be, something moving in your kitchen with a lot of legs. So, not two legs, but maybe four. So, if you have a pet, relax. If you don't have a pet, relax, get a little nervous because it's more than two legs. God bless ant traps. Wow to you, June. Wow to you. God, I love seeing you out there. And I so love that you share. Um, what is going to be with my, hold it, doorstop? What is going to be on my doorstep? Um, a package, but I'm not picking up anything major. I try. Um, Friend me on Troy, you're saying that you're not able to get me on. You get me on Messenger, but you can't get me on Facebook. One of my Facebooks is full. I have two Facebooks. But might I suggest you join Media Psychic at AOL. It's a Facebook page, and it has, when I come on, you can get me there. Media Psychic at AOL. By the way, Troy, just between you and me, health improvements and weight loss. Otherwise, I'm picking up a little bit of a health issue. I want you to be aware of that and take better care of yourself. And Troy, can I be real honest? You worry too much about what other people think. If they don't know you, they may not love you. Forgive them. And don't worry about what people think. You are an incredibly good, sensitive man, but you have to not worry about what other people think. Hello, Karen. Thank you for sharing. This is going to be a good year for you. There is going to be two times when there will be financial improvement. I like that a lot. Don't argue. Artina, I'm 50. Oh, she's calling me sweet. I always like being called sweet. You know, when I go to restaurants and I they name their name to hold, I usually use adorable, sweet and innocent, beautiful. One time at Panera Bread, I used hot and sexy. And my God, they had to call it out loud. You should have seen everybody look. It was fun. It's fun. So find a name for yourself when you make reservations. Nobody questions it. All right. You can give me anything about the man I spend hours talking with. He's a great talker. A great talker. And right now he's in the blush of wanting to get to know you better. Otherwise, he wants you naked. So he will be very good for the first 6 months. I don't believe, Tina, he belongs in your life for a long time. Uh, Melody, I love it that you shared. Melody, there is going to be for you a phone call asking you questions about a family member. And I'm going to tell you, you don't want to answer it. It's not good at all. Jackie, hello, sweetheart. There is going to be for you some paperwork that you're not taking care of. It's going to cause you a little bit of problems. So I want you to be alert of the paperwork. By the way, you can tell that I'm in my camper today. This is the last day we get to go. Last month we get to go camping. So enjoy it. But did you have you looked outside and see how fast the clouds move? I mean, they move. Now it's all cloudy. There were clouds and they were going all by. It was just exciting, but they move. There's a saying that you can't step into the same river twice. Things are always changing. So the problems that we have today don't have to be the problems we have tomorrow. We have to look at them differently. All right, let's get back to this. Melissa, yes, yes, yes. There, we've already done you, I believe. So let's go to Stacy. I got the job. Told me I would get last week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please tell me, is the person looking at our house this evening going to buy it? I know that's a big one. Okay. Um, your house will be sold within a month. I'm not sure it's this one, but I do believe the person who's looked at your house before is going to buy it. Is going to buy it. Oh, thank you, Vicky. The best physic ever. Are you naked, honey? Uh, I love when they spell psychic wrong. So, Vicky, I love you anyway. But I can take physicals now if you want me to. Um, Not the best psychic ever. There are so many good people out there. Just remember that some people in leadership roles, teachers, doctors, lawyers, psychics, card readers, they tell you what they want you to hear, to be needing them. I don't want you to need me. I want you to enjoy me. I want you to know that I am an extension cord between you and spirit. So if I don't get a lot, and I usually don't get as much on these things as we do half an hours and things like that, but understand that I call myself an extension cord between you and God. So whatever I get, you're getting, Vicky. Thank you for the compliment. But there are so many good people out there. And the best psychic is if you start listening to yourself and question yourself. It's if it's a low energy, it's not with spirit. We want to be we want to be listening for the right energy. Also, I love using a pendulum and things like that. You can find instructions on the pendulum on the deal and it gives you yes or no. But if you do a pendulum, you must ask it 3 different times. If I start my morning with a prayer, I end my night with a prayer. I am surrounded and guided by God's love, so I know that I'm coming from spirit. Um, Always wonder where people are coming from. Counting down to my retirement in December. How's it looking for you? Well, it's going to be wonderful, your retirement. However, I do want you to know that you're going to get into something that'll bring you sneaky money in about 6 months. It's just fun money, just play money, nothing major, but just a way of meeting people and doing it. One of the things I want you to know is, Deb, you have a tendency to be um, loyal to people who don't deserve it, and people will take advantage of you when you have retire. Don't let that happen. You carve out time for yourself. Carve out time to do nothing. Carve out time to do what you want to do. Um, you don't need to work for someone else. In every day, in every way, we are affecting those we come in contact with. So you don't need to work for someone else, but be the blessing to someone else. Hello, Jenny. Well, I see you next Wednesday, a week from today. Anything for you? Actually, stories by cardboard boxes that will settle the past. Just be aware of that. Michelle, uh, how is my date going to go? Are we putting a lot of thoughts in your date? Are we doing that? How about instead of putting thoughts in your date, expect your date to be fun and expect a fun time? It'll go like you believe it. Where your thoughts go, energy flows. So keep your thoughts on positive things. If you're asking, is he lasting? No. But it's going to be fun because you're going to make it fun. Because the power of you is greater than the power in the world. Okay. Karen, okay, hold on. All right, we're getting different glasses. Oh, I said someone would be. No, I don't know who it is, honey. Just be prepared. Have your kitchen cleaned. They're coming in there, honey. I'm 33. My boyfriend is 33. Is out of work right now. We're hoping to get him in a certain company, but it's taking longer than we should. We continue waiting or should we move on to other options? Any insights about this employment? Thank you. That's a little bit of a long letter here, April. But would have been better if you gave me your boyfriend's name. However, I do believe he should move on and look somewhere else instead of waiting for something to happen. He's a good worker, but he's not real self motivated. So um, just tell them it's time to get out there because people are looking for good workers. Um, Gosh, call Amazon. I got a job offer from Amazon. So if I could, anybody. But he's a good guy, and his word is his bond, and I trust him. So have him go out and look other ways. Don't look for one job in special. By the way, there will be financial improvement for you in the spring of the year. Will I meet my soulmate, Karen? Yes, of course. Now, please always put your age and talk, do things like that each time. Linda, what's coming ahead? It's been a challenging summer. Well, you're going to flow in the fall. Flow in the fall. Things are getting so much better. You've had more clarity this summer than you've had in a lot of times. And one of the things you don't do, Linda, is you don't walk away from dumb. And I need you to do that a little bit more. Walk away from dumb. Samantha, there is going to be a bill that you don't owe coming your way. Just be alert to that. All right, let's go on. But right now, I want to take a break and ask you, are you my Facebook friend? If not, why not? Um, and I want you to know that you can always find me on Facebook. Wait, wait, wait. I just got a Tony Robbins tweet. Ready? A fun and did you know Tony Robbins um, does these meals? And when he was a child, um, food came to his doorstep because they were so poor. And now he does it for, I think, a half a million people. um, does a food drive for a half a million people. Um, so I just want you to be aware of that. Okay? Just want you to be aware of that. Tony Robbins is a great one to follow on Facebook, on anything. Please, if you don't follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, why not? I'm there. I do a daily post that is supportive to you. And if you see a post that is supportive to you, please pass it on. Please pass it on. I am going to tell you, um, please go to mediapsychic.com to see my schedule. I'm in Marshalltown tonight. Also, please go there if you want to ask a free question and be private. Also, when you ask a question over there, let me know if you shared. I put you to the top of the road, top of the list. But also, I give out things I know. If you've been there and you've shared a second time, please just let me know you've done it the second time with another question. And then I will send you something else. When you come to me for a half an hour or things like that, I send you things that will be supportive of you. So I just want you to be alert to that. Be alert to that. I do not start my day without going through something positive, a positive affirmation. Matter of fact, I posted a week or two ago a video that I listened to, which says, Thank you. Um, Thank you for my heart. Thank you for my lungs. You know, too often we look at things we don't have, not as grateful as what we do have. While I'm giving thanks, and I'm hoping that George is out there, but let me tell you, he, are you ready? Made me breakfast yesterday with bacon, egg, eggs, and pancakes. It was a breakfast God would have loved. Just want you to know that. God would have loved. And that's how he supports me. He supports me in so many ways. We can support others. By the way, if you make banana bread, you can always send me one. Always send me one. Hi, Robin. What do you see for James and you? Well, James is not as good as you are. Let's put it that way. I am going to say that he does believe what he says. I'm not sure he's always open and honest. And you do know you're lasting one. I don't believe it is James. By the way, your last one is an outdoor boy. So plan on doing things in the out of doors. In a few minutes, I'm going to say if you're a first timer, and I'm going to roll down, and if you're a first timer, I'll hit you. I'll do you. Hold on. And Lindsay, you're wondering how your financial looks next year. Very good, actually, because bills are going to be paid and things like that will be happening. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that completely. Okay. Uh, CJ, I'm glad you realized that it's a perfect day to be alive, perfect day to do it. By the way, CJ, sneaky money coming your way. Um, sneaky money coming your way. And your son really doesn't focus. So we got to be eyeball to eyeball for him. Okay, we are at the time where we look for um, first timers. But before, if you're not my Facebook friend, if you're not my Instagram, and if you're not my Twitter, why not? Please do. Please join me on Facebook. Today's Facebook posting was this: we all are vibration. The lower we vibrate, we draw lower energy. The higher we vibrate, the higher energy we draw. So this wonderful guy that I I follow a lot, and I don't see his name there, but I'm okay. Says ways to raise your vibration. Say something nice to a stranger. Isn't that great? You'll make that stranger's day. Walk in nature. Living in nature right now, I can tell you, it does raise my vibration. Declutter your space. You know, I talked to a client yesterday who is a pack rat and she wants a man. And I said, you know, honey, there's no room for him in your life. Bring fresh flowers. I buy myself fresh flowers when I'm in the mood. When I'm in the mood. Be conscious of the foods you eat. Well, I just got to tell you, I never say, I'm not going to be on my deathbed and saying, I wish I had eaten this. So never worry about it. Drink more water. Do get your blood pumping. I do that with breathing exercises. Um, do, oh, do yoga as a similar practice. Jump up and down and take a shower or a bath. That's how you raise your energy. It's interesting. The Kundalini is started when you jump up and down. There's my beautiful Tristan. So glad you're out there. I'm looking for someone new. Let me go. All right, not seeing it. So I'm coming back to you, Tristan. Tristan, I'm going to tell you that there will be a new friend um, that you will meet within 5 months. This new friend will end up being a very good friend. I like it a lot. Um, George is so sweet. You do know that. You do know that. Nicole, do you let your husband be sweet to you? Um, do you let him do things for you? Please be aware of that. Okay, Nikki, Ann, you're 43. I am going to tell you that there will be uh, a reunion that'll provide clarity in the past in another state within 5 months. So just be aware of that. And Nikki, several relationship projects, but not sure if any are worth my time. You do know the right one. I feel you settled at 44, though. Newly, not on Facebook. A newbie, CJ. If she's not on Facebook, how will they get that? but it's Kathy Dennis, and she's 62 today. Well, this is going to be one of her great years. She's going to have three reunions, so just be aware of that. And she's also going to have um, financial improvement and understanding with the past. Karen, yes, you will buy a new home. And our last one is Rebecca. Becky, you're 45. I am going to tell you health improvements and weight loss. I'm going to tell you a new friend that will be close too fast, be a gossiper at work. So be aware of that. A job change, a management change that is going to be very, very good for you. I want to thank you all for being here. Please note you can go to mediapsychic.com, ask your free question, see my schedule. This is an honor for me to come to you Wednesday and Saturday at noon. Please pass the word. This is how I serve, and I'm so honored to be able to do it. God bless you all. Live long and happy. Uh, have a great day. God bless.